Restoration is brought to you by
Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Adonko hand sanitizer. Sure odo. Never home by.
Thank you, mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor.
Pack biscuits. Pack up your day more. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix.
Royal Cane Cracker. Take choke your hunger.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence.
It is a delight to come your way again. This is Restoration with Stacy. We're brought to you by Kind Courtesy, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, ABS Lux Line. A very big thank you for this beautiful outfit I'm wearing today. To Glowing Beauty Artistry or Glowing Makeup Artistry, thank you very much for my makeup, and of course GH Beauty Artistry. Thank you as well. A big thank you to Brian Phil Photography, my official photographers, and M-Clan Media Production for always ensuring we bring you the best content you can get on TV.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi, is it supposed to be that time of the month? Yes.
I got yes, confidence. I got
yes.
We got yes, protection. I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes, protection.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winning who are the jet to semia and pimpino. Your to me 5 gems if in Kitadia, you need your brucia, your fans, any and down for any. Nanso, who bet to me about home by using Adonko hand sanitizer, debia, any bribia. Every say you to me 5 gems if in Yamayasa is so. Adonko hand sanitizer, bet to me about home by debia, free gems, bacteria, you need in home. Adonko hand sanitizer, sure or dog. Never home by
FD Ashrisha said Jadian Kratoimu Adia Tumse.
Wait, your tomato mix. Wouldn't so one on pass. Still loud, what tomato flavor no? No color changing like traffic light. Come on.
Tasty Tom dear. It will surely give you value for money. The steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup.
Taste not so dear. On point. Flavor new.
And it doesn't color your meat or chicken. I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. A unique combination of natural essences
Whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
Junior, let's play riddle.
Riddle.
What is milky? And yeah, even more in the pack. And they're your favorites.
Pack biscuits.
See, you gotta have a smile.
Now, more biscuits in every pack. Pack biscuits. Pack up your day more. This advert is FDA approved.
Extra work, I dare for you. Extra work deserves extra taste.
Tasty dear.
Plus, we've added extra crackers in each bag. Royal Cane Cracker, take shock your hunger.
This advert is FDA approved.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
It is a delight to always see young people thrive in success. And when they are very close to you, it even gives you a very warm feeling. And to talk about the fact that they move from their home to represent their community and overall the nation and still come with success even makes it more humbling. My guest today is a young woman who represented Ghana in Manila, Philippines for the Miss Teen Tourism World Pageant and emerged Miss Teen Tourism World 2022. It's kind of a very interesting feeling because she also happens to be my daughter. Our guest today is Calista Meusique Amoateng. Hello.
My full name.
Your full name. What did you want me to say? Just that it's too long, so it will not fit in the passport. Calista Meusique Amoateng.
Okay.
So you're good. How are you, Carly?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
It's like I'm having this nostalgic feeling having you. Like I gave birth to you just a few days ago, and now you're sitting here like
it's
across
also
me.
weird for me because I'm usually behind the scenes. I'm usually the one watching.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I'm in the chair.
Yeah, with me. How are you?
I'm fine.
And Miss Teen Tourism World, how does it feel?
The feeling is, I feel like there's no official word you can use to describe how having a title like this feels like, because it brings so much. It brings you so much opportunities. It makes you meet so much more people. It opens a lot of doors for you. So there's not a particular word I can put to describe the feeling of being Miss Teen Tourism World.
So Carly, before we begin the conversation, let's take a look at your journey from last year.
Okay.
2022. To present the award, can we have Miss Daniela Solano and Miss Christine Escalante? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This year's Miss Teen Tourism World 2022 is Miss Ghana, Calista Amoateng.
That was you. 2022.
Yes.
Before everything, when you were selected to represent Ghana, did you feel you were going to be successful with that mission?
To be very honest, when I was selected, I didn't really go there with the intentions of winning. You know, it's so fortunate that the pageant happens during summer. And at that time, we had just gone off break from school. So I was like, oh, free opportunity to travel. Really? I just wanted to travel. So I didn't go there with the intentions of winning. But when I got there, I realized that the pageant actually gives young girls such a big opportunity. And I had to take it. I had to grab that opportunity once I had it. So once I got there, first 2-3 days, I was kind of aloof. But later on during the competition, I kind of sat up and started being serious.
The process to get in there, because looking at your video, it didn't just go like, let's go, and you pick your bag. Yeah. You had to go through a lot of grooming, you had to go through a lot of training and all of that. How intense was that for you?
At the time, I would say it was very intense. But now that I have gone through everything and seen what I have accomplished from it, I would say it's necessary. At the time, you would feel like, oh, it's too much. But once you're done, you feel like it had to be done. It was necessary for you to get to where you are today. Because without the catwalk classes, the etiquette classes, I'm not even sure I would have come close to top 6.
When you had the opportunity to leave the shores of Ghana, I think on the day you were leaving, though I was with you, I didn't know what was running through your mind. From the airport, before we left, you had your Auntie Becca come to see you off. Before we got to the airport, you had your Auntie Nana Magbra ask you to come over to the house. Throughout that time, what were you processing in your head like? And I remember I told you on the finale nights that it's not about winning. It's about the experiences and the opportunities you get after this one. So just go and have fun. Before we left Accra, what was going on in your mind?
My head was empty. There was nothing going through my head. I was just like, okay, it's real. I'm actually going. There's no turning back now. I wasn't trying to over-psych myself or put myself down. It was just plain silence in my head. So I think I just wanted to get to Manila and see how things were before I could start saying anything.
The first time you met the girls, what was your impression?
A. That was actually what I said in my head. I was like, A. Because when we got there, we had just got off the plane. So we were not exactly overdressed. We were kind of underdressed. But when we got there, I got there with Savannah. When we got there, Savannah was in joggers and I was just in African print with shorts and a jacket. I got there, all the girls were glammed up, full face of makeup, gowns, jam like, we've not started. Why are you rushing? I was like, why? So I just let it slide. We went to sit, we had dinner, they gave us amazing food, amazing drinks. We had a good time.
Then boot camp.
Boot camp.
The first hotel.
The first hotel. Everything is on my YouTube. The hotel was boot camp. I think it was a test. They wanted to use to test us, to see how we would comport ourselves. Because if once you're a queen, you're going to be taken around a lot of areas, and 90% of the time, maybe 50%, it's not always going to be a luxurious hotel or a 5-star hotel. Sometimes it's going to be like a regular hotel or motel or whatever the people could provide. So the first night in Manila, they took us to a hotel. I don't remember the name of the hotel, but it was not exactly a hotel. It was more of a motel. The place did not have Wi-Fi, first of all. They didn't have Wi-Fi. They didn't have any signal. The TV did not work. Signal dead. That was the first time my phone didn't have signal ever. So I was like, hey, hey. Oh, no. The rooms, the bed could be compared to a bed in boarding school. It's like how in boarding school we have the bunk beds. Once you take it down, it becomes a double. That was the bed. That was the bed in the room. And then the bathroom almost had the structure of a typical Ghanaian bathroom, but there was no space. If this is the toilet, the shower is here. And the shower does not have doors, so once you bath, it goes into the toilet. And if you're sitting on the toilet and someone else is bathing, the water comes onto you. And then the sink is just by the toilet. So it was clustered. So I think we had to take turns whenever we had to use the washroom. So you would go before I would go.
It was crazy, right? How did you feel when we went to the water park?
We didn't even know where we were going. They just said we were moving. And I was like, God, I beg you. Let it be a better hotel with at least Wi-Fi. If it's not constant, I don't care. At least signal, please. And then they took us to the water park.
That place was amazing. That was where the serious competitions
That was where
started.
we actually started having fun, and that's where it got serious. Because we had the evening gown competition and the swimsuit competition.
Yeah. You met so many girls. What did you learn from these girls?
Each of them brought something to the table. Some you could learn in a minute or two. Others it would actually take you years to learn from what they're doing. Let's say Latoya, that was South Africa Glow. Her walk, you can't copy her walk. It would take you at least a year or two to try to replicate her walk. I'm not saying I'm trying to replicate her walk, but I took a thing or two from her walk and I put it in mine.
Latoya's walk, phenomenal. Like phenomenal.
Amazing. Her walk was just amazing.
Flawless.
Yes.
Yeah. And who else?
From Savannah, I learned how to always be positive. Because there are a lot of negatives that were there, but through everything...
we didn't see the negatives.
For you didn't see. For us, we saw. So through everything, she was always smiling. I was always with her, so she taught me how to stay positive and keep smiling.
Even when it was tough?
Yeah.
Which competition was your toughest?
Swimsuit.
Why?
Because I almost tripped and fell.
Oh,
I tripped. I think the stage
was slippery.
Yes, they had just mopped the tiles. So once I got down from the stage and I started walking, I slipped. Well, I didn't slip. I tripped, but I didn't fall.
No, but 3 other people actually tripped.
Yes.
Yeah, so when it happened, I was like, okay, so we're not the only ones. Other people tripped. Yeah. And I think that day was quite rough for most of the girls because that stage was so slippery. It wasn't a joke.
Because during the rehearsal, everything went smoothly, everything was fine. But we got to the main event, the real thing, and we all just slipped. So we're like,
I think it was 3 of you. It was Phil, Thailand, you, and Japan. I think Japan. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's one of those things. Don't let anything wear you down. For you, most people did not even know you were going. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure when the media put it out that you were representing Ghana, most people go like, oh, maybe because of who your parents were. Did you feel that pressure to overly impress people because people had a perception of who your parents were and expected so much from you?
No, I did not. Because I don't owe anyone anything. If I owe anything to anybody, it's myself. So when I was going, I didn't go with the mindset of, oh, this one posted me or this one is looking up to me, so I have to win by force. So I just went there. I said, what happens, happens. If you win, you win. If you don't win, you don't win. Mm-hmm. It's fine. At the end of the day, you went and you gave it your all and you tried.
You have been in the media space with your music. People know you for your music throughout Ghana, because from a very early age, we put you out there with your music. So for pageants, it was kind of very
out of the blue.
Yeah. Very surprising, very strange for most people. And from the beginning, I remember I told you, don't go online to read any comments where people think, oh, it's because her parents are this, that is why she's there. But if in Manila, you don't know anybody.
Yeah.
You just have to fight your way through. And for us from Africa, we're just two countries. So it was a do or die affair for us. We had to come back to this continent with something. Knowing that people were actually waiting that maybe you would fail, did it actually give you that inner strength to push and do better than they expected?
Yes. When I was going, because I do music, people were like, hey, na pageant if no way. So they kind of put it in their heads that I was going to go, I was going to stand around, say this and that, and come back empty-handed. So they didn't really believe in me. But I went there. I didn't let that kill my boy.
Oh. Did that make you just cry? Sorry. Because when I was going, I remember it was hard for us to get sponsors because everybody didn't believe in us. They thought that it was just another beauty queen going outside. She's gonna fail. She's not gonna bring anything in there. She's gonna come back empty-handed, and we're just gonna waste our money. So that kind of motivated me to go and actually win, so I could come back. And if they come back to me to ask for something, I'd be like, when I was going, you didn't even want to support me. So I don't get why you're now coming back to tell me that you want to support me after I've got what I got. This girl just made me emotional. And I would have to acknowledge Madame Ifya Kunedi, the CEO of Remy Spices. Ifya, you and your husband, Mr. Frank J. Menu, from the word go, you're so supportive. You are definition of what family is about. You said, listen, that's my daughter. I'm going to make sure I support her to the very end. To Dr. Ernesto Forisapo, Sea of Special Eyes, we say a very big thank you because you believed in the dream. You supported us. To Dr. Amoateng, we say very big thank you. To the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Deputy Minister, Honorable Marco Krekumante, very big thank you. To the CEO of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Kwesi Ajiman, we say very big thank you. I remember when Dr. Awal, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, met her for the first time. What he said was, she's going to win. Why are you stressing? She will win. And I remember he said, when you win, I'm going to give you a present. And I'm still looking for you for that present. So we say a very big thank you to all of you. To Travel Lights, Cynthia, Zogbla, very big thank you to you. Like, there were so many amazing people. To Becca, to Nanama McBrown, to your own dad, Ochame Kofi, to Ochame Kwame, Efiakoto. It was few people who actually believed it was going to be possible. And the beauty was when it got to about the last 3 or 4 pageants, because at that time we just had few bloggers who would even want to post. But when they saw that the competition was on and you were performing well, then we got the whole of Ghana coming to support. And the funny thing is, it was just the 2 of us. It was just the 2 of us, just like Savannah and her mom. Yeah. So I always tell people, and like Savannah says, whatever will be, will be. If it is yours, it is yours. If it's your time, it's your time. And it's amazing how you girls just came out so bright. And we are all very proud of you. Very proud of you. And for me, it was just when you had released your single, Who Is Losing. So I used to tease you that you just released the song Who Is Losing. If you go to lose, you're dead.
They would play it for me.
They'll play it back to you. And it's so amazing. When you won, when we're coming back, I still believe that even on the 9th, it still had not dawned on you that much.
It dawned on me in January during the unveiling.
Oh.
So it took that long.
It took that long to sink in? Yeah. Okay. When we got to Kotoka from Manila, were you surprised at how people came to meet you? Because when we were going, it was just 3.
Yeah.
Auntie Becca, myself, and you. But when we were coming back,
a lot more people came.
Did it give you that sense of satisfaction?
I was speechless to say it because I didn't have any words. Because it had not dawned on me yet, but all these people came there to celebrate me and congratulate me, but still, there was no emotion yet. So I was just there.
Going through the phase.
Yeah.
When you started meeting all these top government officials, monarchs, big celebrities who were all celebrating you and congratulating you for all that you had done, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel important from that part. It made me feel very important because I was like, a year ago, all these people didn't know, not even my name or even how I looked like. But now they know my name, they know my title, they know my parents. They don't introduce me as, Ochame Kofi's daughter or Stacey Amoateng's daughter. They introduced me as Calista, Miss Teen Tourism World.
Wow. And there is one person I really want to acknowledge, and I pray God to give her long life, good health, and a lot of protection. And that person is the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Akosua Frema Osei Opare. Mami, we simply love and adore you. Like, how you've held us since Calista won and how the government has been very supportive of Ghana hosting the World Pageant. We can only ask for the blessings of God for you. We have a lot more to talk about, right? So we'll be right back after this break.
Days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad took the worry away easy.
Yas comfort, I got Yas confidence, I got Yas.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes confidence. I got
yes.
We got yes protection. I got
yes extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection. Junior, let's play riddle.
Riddle.
What is milky? And yeah, even more in the pack. And they're your favorites.
Pack biscuits.
See, you gotta have a smile.
Now, more biscuits in every pack. Pack biscuits. Pack up your day more. This advert is FDA approved.
Tasty Tom tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwani stew dodoa ope.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix inti. Me handwriting and sada. Sena ne dene bia sa net into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
Junior, let's play riddle.
Riddle.
What is milky? And yeah, even more in the pack. And they're your favorites.
Pack biscuits.
See, you gotta have a smile.
Now, more biscuits in every pack. Pack biscuits. Pack up your day more. This advert is FDA approved.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
Extra work, I dare for you. Extra work deserves extra taste.
Tasty dear.
Plus, we've added extra crackers in each bag. Royal King Cracker, take choke your hunger.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to our super high sense craze giveaway moment. Sweetheart, it's say. Catch your friend say. Agnes. If you have, give me you know how until I get one, I get two. Oh, I see. Well, locks name if a permanent. Wow. If I tell. The patch episode there him partner your
About Papa Christy did.
Hey, I didn't know me ya draw the na your pa.
You say, oh, your bar na oh warrior. Sabu, our ready, so enjoy. And since I want to know what obi babema eteto because we are new yabenya. Sabu, oba, we ya ne saso buafo. And yes, sir, why we are worrying into what talk. And I saw Baba any slave. Yes, so we are necessary of waffle, and so buano, or Nibia no more once all the account. But Sebema, only it no bells the punching bag, and not team watch not team. Or Chinebu the honor, one a better on Banamount. And I saw Chinebu say, wouldn't you honor man? One I would jawichi, and don't bat Namau. I had a tin to know. Or bad your honor, not Sabio warrior. And says I will got to now will be bad. There maso no yo ayaka de my your pride ye nyame ye last born ti nyame odi bibi pa edua ye mu ense oba u value ho u wawa ho aware ye Na nso nya be ma pa, wo de nyame ase. Na be mo betete wo de. Esrew mba nyina. Yentwi ye ho firi ho no. Because unni ya, unni ya obenya.
Hey, motivational speaker. It says a road you are motivational speaker so fear how. And I show mo ho mo nka no. To Twitter again. Into ways to air with you and I dare now catch your high sense.
High sense. Everyday people for everyday prices.
Everyday prices for everyday people. Why a remix? And one no
Ammonia money you're good. Because any nyina na betwa ubenya 5 years warranty.
No correct.
Ammonia money papa into your cream tree.
Hey, me that say. So thank you very much. Next week we'll come your way with another winner. Welcome back, and that is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy giveaway moment. Very soon, Calista will pick a card and we'll see what you take away from High Sense.
It's about time.
It's about time, huh? You always watch people pick.
Yes.
Okay, we hear you. So, since you won, you've had a lot of visits, you've met a lot of people. Which ones really overwhelmed you?
When I went to visit Anglo State, the Queen of Anglo State, sorry.
Mamaga, we put the second.
Yes, because the way they received me was so beautiful. It made me feel like the queen I am. Because I got there, they poured libation for me, they prayed for me, then they had me walk on Ewe Kinte, which was the whole cloth was bedazzled. So, and the sun was shining, so you could see it sparkling. And they had me walk on it. Then I sat down and we had to go meet all the chiefs and the queen mothers before the queen and the king came to sit down. Everything was so beautiful.
Then, so that is number one.
Yes.
Which other one stunned you?
Meeting Otufo.
You're trying to catch your breath saying that.
Because when we went, there were a lot of people in the room, and there were other people ahead of us. So we had to wait our turn, which was completely fine. I have no problem with that. We had to wait our turn. So everybody went, and everybody goes. Then it finally got to our turn. And before we went, I was fine. Nothing was wrong. I was not shaking. I was not nervous. But once they called on us to come and stand in front of the whole, like a king.
King of Asante.
The king of Asante region. I was like, hey, why am I shaking? So when we went to stand there, I was shaking a bit. So if you watch the video, you realize I was standing like this. My hands were shaking, so I had to hold it so it wouldn't look like it was shaking.
Nervous.
Yes. But after everything, we had to go greet him directly because
he wanted to have a word with you.
Yes. But when I spoke to him, he's a very nice person. He's very calm, very relaxed. He makes you feel comfortable. So I wasn't shaking again, but Beyonce was still shaking. He shook Beyonce's hand and Beyonce was shaking like a leaf. He laughed at her.
Then I think after that it was also the visit to Asante Hima.
Yes.
Yeah, that was also another experience.
Yes. She really prayed for me.
Yeah. And you enjoyed that too. Yes. So now that you have had all these opportunities, how does it reflect on your life moving forward? Does it give you that sense of a higher or greater responsibility?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because now I feel like I've already come so far, so I can't take any chances and move backward. It's only forward from now. I can't go back to how things were. I have to keep pushing and keep moving forward or keep going higher because I can't come back down.
And does it give you a little bit of stress because it's not an easy task?
On this earth, I've come to learn that there's nothing you can do that would make you successful without stress. Everything involves stress. You have to work for what you want. You have to go through the stress, the hassle, the pain, the tassel. You have to go through everything. So once you have it, you feel like you deserve it. You feel like you have worked
hard for it.
Yes.
your project work. You've been working with a lot of children. You've been supporting women. What is your project really targeted?
It's targeted towards the youth because I feel like in Ghana, if you mention jobs, if you ask any child what do they want to be when they grow up, the answers will be, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a nurse, I want to be an engineer. You can do all that, yes, but those are not the only jobs in the world. I feel like Africans have put that mindset in the minds of the kids that those are the only jobs acceptable in this world. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, nurse, anything in the medical space, anything that they feel would bring you money, a banker, yes. But there's so many other things you could do. You could go into the beauty industry. You can do hair. The amount of money you get from making and selling hair alone could build you a house in less than a year. Because people sell wigs as far as 5,000 Ghana cedis. And as a doctor, I honestly do not know how much doctors make. But if you sell a wig every day for 5,000 Ghana cedis, and then let's say it all sums up to a month, that is going to be more than what doctors make in a month. There's so many other things you could do that could bring you so much more money than working as a doctor, a lawyer, a banker, or whatever.
So your main concern for your project, as we all know, is youth empowerment through vocational training and ICT. And it's just so funny how you're so interested in ICT because you believe that now there is technology all around us. People say they are scared of technology, but even when they use their phones, that is technology.
Yes.
So how are you going to inspire the youth to take vocational training and ICT training seriously?
I think we need to show them the cooler parts when it comes to tech or ICT. Because in school, they always show us Excel and Microsoft Word. And as children, we're not really interested in those kind of things. It is necessary for us to know these, but it's not also what we're interested in. So we have to show them the cooler parts when it comes to ICT.
Then once you are engrossed in, then
we just have to find a way to capture them. We have to find a way to get their attention towards ICT. So once they get that, eventually they're going to learn about the Excel and the Microsoft Word and everything they're teaching us in school right now.
Now a lot of young ones are even into coding.
Yes.
And I remember I went to the Vodafone STEM event with you, and we had the young girls actually making robots. And
they made a talking robot, and they even put your voice in it.
Yes, that's my voice. I have a robotic voice now. So we can actually make it look cool, like you said.
Yes.
And it all begins at home, letting them know that it is cool, it's not so complicated. I think it's like that with math. When we were growing up, it was so difficult. How do you tell me 3A plus 4? I mean, come on. And you just have, but with time, if you get a teacher who is able to explain the formula to you, then you realize, oh, it's not that difficult. You just need to stick it in, then you just apply it to every work. So if that is how you want to make ICT look so cool, then I believe it will be cool.
Yeah.
And if we have someone like you going out there encouraging them that vocational training is everything, that way you do not have to wait on government to employ you. You get to have something to do on your own. And it also goes a long way to boost the economy and help the economy grow. So I would congratulate you on that. Very smart young woman. So because of you, Ghana is hosting the World event this year.
Yes.
How ready are you to host the World?
I'm so ready because I went there. I gave them such a beautiful perspective of Ghana. And I cannot wait for them to come and see everything for themselves. Because even when I won and after we came home, Normally we would call them. We would call the organizers back in the Philippines, and they would always be like, "I can't wait to come to Ghana." And we would call Savannah, and Savannah would be like, "She can't wait to come to Ghana." Now she's in Ghana, and she's seeing. She's not even seen everything. Yet. She hasn't seen everything, but she's so excited. So the rest of the organizers are gonna come soon, and we're also gonna give them half when the pageant starts. That's when we're gonna show them everything.
So now having South Africa and Ghana owning the 2 top titles means a big deal. It means it's in Africa. And Savannah is nursing the agenda of Africa still keeping these 2 titles. Yes. How hard are you girls going to work to ensure that happens?
We are going to do everything. If we have to join forces with if Ghana and South Africa have to join forces to ensure that the crowns do not leave the country, yet alone the continent, we are going to do that. Because we did not work this hard to keep the crown, only for it to go away so easily. So I'm sorry, but the girls, we're going to put them through a bit of intense training, back to back. We do not have a chance for mistakes or slip-ups. They have to win it.
Okay,
it's not a choice.
This year, Ghana has learned from South Africa. Ghana is going with 4 candidates. Yes. South Africa is coming with 2 candidates. And we have 6 titles to give. So how is that looking? Because if Ghana has 4 and South Africa has 2, that's 6. That's 6 titles.
That's the 6.
That's the 6, right?
We can't do anything about it. We took it.
We wish her wishes were horses, eh? Like beggars would be right in there. But what are we to expect from the pageant?
See, I do not want to give away too much because we have planned so much. We have made it grand. It's a more grander than last year. So I do not want to give away too much, or else I'm going to spoil all the surprises we have in store. So I'm just going to say expect a lot and expect the unexpected.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We hear you. So which parts of Ghana are you taking the candidates who are visiting?
They're going to come to Accra, obviously. Then they're going to go to Cape Coast. Then we'll go to Volta. I think we're going to...
we're doing Ashanti region as well.
Yes.
Yeah, then we do Akosombo.
Yes. So there's a lot of moving during the competition. They would actually get to tour Ghana and see Ghana, but they're also going to be competing.
Okay. I'm excited. I can't wait. And we still have Savannah here. So now United States of Africa from Manila has extended to Accra.
To Accra.
So it has to work. It really has to work because it would be so sad to see the world and universe title just leave Africa.
It's not.
I'll cry.
We're not going to let that happen.
I'll cry.
We're not going to let that happen.
We hope so.
Yes.
We hope so. So what do you have to tell the young ones watching us at home?
Don't let anybody kill your spirit. Once you let someone kill your spirit, it's honestly up to you to decide whether you're going to keep going or if you're going to stop. And if you stop, you never know what happens in the end. It's like you've ended the story without having an ending. But once you continue, you get to see the end, and who knows, you might even get a sequel. You might get a part 2, a part 3. And the more you keep going, the more you keep opening new doors for yourself. So no matter what happens in life, keep going, don't give up, and do not let anybody break your spirit.
Oh, so intelligent. Like the baby that I saw some 18 years ago. Talking so much sense. But I'm so proud of you, and we all are. Ghana is proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the greater doors that are ahead of you, okay? So for all the candidates who are coming, I would invite Savannah to join us. Then you just give them a short message, then we can wrap up. But before Savannah comes, kindly pick your card.
Can I shuffle it?
Oh yeah, Savannah actually turned it upside down. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Birds of the same feathers. Please, this is not Banku. Madam.
Oh, you
even amaze me. Thank you for coming. You take home a Hisense air fryer.
But I feel like Jojo's gonna use that more than I would.
Yes, it's true. He'll make chicken nuggets when we are sleeping. So Savannah got the rice cooker. You have
rice
cooker.
Oh, then we're set.
Okay. So here you go. Congratulations. This is from Hisense to you. So you can keep this one down, ma'am. Then from Lexter Ghana. Oh, thank you. Now you have your own set of everything. Don't come to my room. This is from Yas for you. Very big congratulations to you. And before I wrap up, I'd like to call on Savannah. So we get on this Africa United agenda. Yeah, so let's have Savannah join us. Yeah, so I'll just stand in between the two of you. Then, hiya. Hi. Yeah, so the queens are here. Yeah. United States of Africa. Yeah, so that's the agenda, right? So it has to stay. Okay, so before we leave, what do you have to tell all the young ladies watching you?
I'll let Savannah go first.
Okay.
I think just be you. I think don't try to be somebody else. You are authentic, be you, and yeah, own it.
I think I already said what I have to say, the same as I said. Don't let anyone kill your spirit. Whatever you do, keep going. Do not let anybody stop you. The sky is not the limit. You can go beyond the sky. Just keep pushing and keep going. And at the end of the day, you will achieve everything you want to achieve.
Okay, so Miss Teen Tourism World Pageant is on. Ghana is hosting from the 1st to the 20th of August, and the finale is on the 19th of August at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel Village Lounge. That is going to be outside, so you're all invited. I'm sure you can call the numbers that we'll have on the screen to actually get yourselves an entry to the event. We're looking forward to seeing you. Come and support the United States of Africa. Let's try to keep the crowns home here in Africa. And I know that is going to be a fabulous one. So I'm going to have a bet with the two of you. If we don't keep the titles here, you all pay me.
Okay, no, we'll keep
Deal?
the titles, yeah.
Okay, all right, so a big thank you to our sponsors, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Sugar Flakes, Hisense, everyday prizes for everyday people, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, ABS Lux Line for my beautiful outfit, to GH Beauty Artistry and Glowing Makeup Artistry. I say a very big thank you, Brian Phil Photography, M-Clan Media Production, and of course, the Souza Catering Services, for always ensuring that we're duly refreshed every time we come to record. And always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week. And it's a big thank you and bye-bye from me and my beauty queens, Miss Teen Tourism World and Miss Teen Tourism Universe. See you next week.